year 2020, and Dan and I have completed the Organizational Sports Leadership Program. We've recently been working for a local sports manufacturing company here in Columbus, Ohio, that's also globally based. You may have heard of them. It's Rogue. So Rogue is looking to switch over to a cloud computing environment. In addition to this, we're also dealing with a very diverse and virtual workforce. Also, we're attempting to use social media analytics in an attempt to reach both our local and loyal customers, in addition to our target market that's not now just US-based, but spans the globe. So, we were recently presented with some questions about our leadership styles here at Rogue. So we're going to answer those questions for you and with you, and hopefully you'll learn a little bit something about what we're doing here at Rogue to remain innovative and stay on the cutting edge with other companies in the business.
My name is Dan Poe, and I am the Chief Creativity Officer here at Rogue. As a company, we are making some big changes to stay competitive in the ever-growing market of sports equipment. I'm here to discuss the answer to the first question that was posed to us. What are some of the new roles and responsibilities of our leadership team? With our move to a cloud-based computer system and our investment into social media analytics, it was vital that we shift our leadership roles and styles to help accommodate our employees and, more importantly, maintain a high level of creativity and collaboration across the board. Through my research about leadership, I came across Bob Johansen, who authored Leaders of the Future. According to Johansen, the future of leadership will require taking advantage of opportunities that arise from a world that is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. Johansen then offers 10 leadership skills for the future. Here at Rogue, we adopted 3 of these key leadership skills as new roles we want our leaders to take on. The first of these new roles is Smart Mob Organizing. There we are. Smart Mob Organizing is the ability to bring large groups of people together with the help of available media. With our investment into the social media analytics, it will be the responsibility of the analytics team to determine trends and common opinions from the data collected from our customers. Using the data we collect will be key to leading in an online world. The next skill that we feel is vital with regards to our company's changes is a leadership skill of immersive learning. With Rogue moving to a cloud-based system and relying heavily on social media, it will be much easier for Rogue to push into international and global markets. With these new environments, our leadership team will need to be able to continue learning about unfamiliar territory. Our leaders will need to be direct learners within these unfamiliar environments and assist their team with garnering knowledge and learning in an ever-changing global online market. The final future leadership skill that we are instilling into our leadership team is dilemma flipping. Our leaders will be tasked with recognizing challenges not only as threats, but as opportunities. The practice of taking on a problem and seeing what positive outcomes may be possible will be key to Rogue's global success. Thank you for your time.
Hello again. I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to get a little bit of a workout in while we record this video and answer your question, because we're big fans of multitasking here and getting a lot of work done. So I'm going to begin that, and I'm also going to go through your second question of our leadership environment and the different styles we're using. So question 2 is, what elements of complexity leadership may be important to effectively leading in the environment? So complexity leadership, or the theory of complex adaptive systems, were discussed in Chapter 5, Vision and Strategic Leadership. Of our textbook this semester, we should be pretty familiar with different leadership styles. The main thing that we do different here at Rogue with the complexity leadership component is that we don't just develop one vision or strategy. We develop multiple in order to tackle any situation or crisis that may hit us. So, now that we're based not just in the USA, but also globally in areas such as Australia, we really have to take into consideration the different needs of our customers and our employees across the globe. So our customer service team, which is largely virtual, is given the same training opportunities and resources for support as those who are located near headquarters or virtually anywhere else across the globe. So everything that we do, we try to reasonably provide the best environment for all the employee makeup. So again, we're very diverse, as we mentioned when we started the project with you guys here. Whew! Man, maybe I can't work out and do this at the same time. Take a little break. So one of the main values here at Rogue, which you guys also saw earlier on the slide, is that everything that we do, we strive for consistency, and everyone puts on their boots the same way. So all in all, as a leading sports equipment company, we're striving to innovate and to remember that we're navigating the same rapidly changing political, economic, social, and technological environment as the rest of society. So because that's true, we can't allow ourselves to get stagnant or to resist change. We need to stay ahead of things, like we mentioned with our cloud environment and using the social media analytics to reach our target customer base. All right, I'll see you guys later for question 4.
Oh, hello there. Dan here again, CCO of Rogue. Figured I would get a workout in while discussing the next question at hand. Tiffany isn't the only one around here that can multitask. The next question you had for us was, how will strategic thinking perhaps be more important than traditional strategic planning in keeping the company competitive in the future? With our goal of moving Rogue into the global sports equipment market, it is crucial that we are able to make adjustments and plan accordingly to an ever-changing environment. As our company expands its reach in our respective field, we must also expand the way we analyze problems and formulate solutions. With an ever-changing global market, the old traditional strategic planning method of defining the how would fall short of helping our company grow. Instead, we have adopted the strategic thinking approach in which we define not only the how, but also the why and what in a scenario. In an ever-growing online consumer base, the old traditional strategic planning methods are too linear and ultimately too standardized and routine. With the volatility of the global sports equipment market, Rogue would struggle to grow if we weren't able to adapt our procedures and thought process to match the changes in the market. Through strategic thinking, our leadership team has become much more opportunistic. The company as a whole is much more in tune with what our company's vision and future goals are, and we meet problems head-on with the goal of possibly creating an opportunity out of setbacks or issues. Rogue has taken steps to make sure that all of our employees and customers understand why we are who we are and what our purpose within the industry is. Through strategic thinking, our leaders and employees collaborate and share information across the company to make sure we have a cohesive, informed staff that can adjust and make changes as quickly as the market can. It is important that Rogue maintain a level of leadership that is both able to change rapidly and spark innovation, and adapt.
Our fourth question is, how will leaders go about building relationships with employees in this environment, where many employees may not be physically present in the actual facility? The overarching goal at Rogue is to remain competitive and advance the company as a world leader in providing sport equipment for fitness facilities, health corporations, the modern athlete, and fitness enthusiasts. We fully understand that we can only meet this objective when we have built just not the necessary relationships with our employees, but have went above and beyond to show them our appreciation and commitment to valuing each one of them as if they were our family. because at Rogue, they truly are. So how is that achieved exactly? As the question indicates, and as Dan and I have previously mentioned, we have many remote workers that we must prioritize and treat the same as an on-site worker. It is our leadership's responsibility to continuously strive at engaging our virtual workforce and reminding them not just why they started working for Rogue, but why they still do and why they will continue to do so. As our employees ask themselves these questions, our leaders must remain in touch with 6 important questions as well. They are, why do we exist? How do we behave? What do we do? How will we succeed? What is most important right now? And who must do what? According to our text, a leader's ability to provide answers to these questions will provide clarity of purpose, which in turn helps to direct change and decision-making in the future. To further build on a leader's ability to provide purpose and clarity to employees, a leader's capability to develop and maintain interpersonal relationships is also critical for modern sport organizations like us here at Rogue. Key points on interpersonal relationship building are taken from the ever-popular book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, that was authored by Dale Carnegie back in 1936. Even from a virtual standpoint, when leaders communicate with their mobile workforce, they must remember a few key points in regards to helping people feel important and appreciated. These simple pointers include becoming genuinely interested in other people, smiling, remembering a person's name, making clear how your ideas, or in our case, Rogue's, benefit the other person, and sincerely making others feel important. In 2020, members of the mobile workforce face few barriers when it comes to searching for available virtual job opportunities. Thus, in order to keep our employees, Rogue employees, we naturally must do more for them, which means staying competitive with sporting manufacturers, but also with others that are leading the way in virtual workplace employee offerings. Alright, so, as you can see, during this video I've been demonstrating some of the great benefits of working from home. Those include, of course, first, working out. Then I get to put on my pajamas, kind of hang out, have a little bit of a lunch break, even cuddle with my cat a little bit. So, working from home for Rogue isn't so bad.